happening? My name is Gamer Ryan, and today we're going to have a look at the update notes for Dota Underlords. As you can see at the top, we've got the Proto Pass, the Popcorn update, and we'll have a look at that very soon. They've improved the scoreboard, which looks fantastic now. We get to see a lot more details with regards to improvement on the looks. Now, most importantly, we can see here that Berserker's Call has actually been sorted, so it actually getting taunted now officially silences. Thank goodness, because that was a bit of a bad timing, wasn't it, before, which is great. Now, before we move on to the update notes for this, I want to click on here. Now, it looks like here from the Battle Pass, which we'll discuss in a sec, we get actual consumables or different kind of texture type things. I mean, we've got our own banners. Perhaps that's the things that on the left hand side when we can see our names and stuff, that's what we're going to be able to see there. Boards, I can only presume the boards are what's going to be when we press tab, maybe for our scoreboards perhaps. Fireworks when you win a round, you get fireworks from the characters who are remaining. Teleports, so when you teleport, when you've got your bounty hunters or your assassins and stuff like that, they'll teleport behind the opposing player at the back or wherever, so maybe you have different animations for these. Streaks, again, you get different coloured flames around your banner when you are winning or you're doing well. And yos, when at the top you can click on the specific things at the top to say yo 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 when someone's died or won or lost, etc., that kind of thing. Now that's coming soon, so obviously we'll check that out in the coming weeks when that gets finally released. Now here, the thing I'm really interested in is the Proto Pass. This is quite obviously a Battle Pass type thing, and we've got different levels coming up here. And let's say we can say so. Explain it for level 2. We've got the Emerald Dawn, so our flag banner. So it makes your rivals green with enemy. Oh, lovely! So we get a banner for our flag. So our own light the way. Fireworks effects. So we've got a good flag standard. So a different kind of flag going on here. Path to summary. So our new board. So here when it says boards, that's actually the board we play on. That is awesome. So we'll get our own board. That's really good. That's a really good idea. And then finally, we've got our simple signage as well. So a different kind of view. So it's a really good way for that. We can have our maybe not customizables, but yeah, maybe it will be customizable to a point. I'm not sure. Now today, what we're really going to look at is looking at a new kind of loadout. Okay, I've been leveling up for a little bit. I'm now a smuggler level 2, and looking at here, you can see I'm on smuggler, going up to lieutenant boss, big boss, and then finally Lord of White Spire. Now in this session I'm going to look at different specific loadouts, rather than just trying to get as many different types and synergize loads all together. I'm going to focus on 2 specific synergies, so 2 specific traits. For example, hunters, knights, druids, so on and so forth. And then hopefully by default I'll also collect a few more extra synergies along the way. Now the one I'm really interested in looking at now is I'm thinking I kind of want to go for like a tanky / DPS build. So I'm going to go for a build where I've got my tank, so I'm probably going to go for warrior perhaps. So we've got a couple of tusks here, so I'm going to go for a tusk and go for my warrior. I'm going to place him at the front because then that gets him to the enemies faster, and he's also scrappy, but I don't think I'll go scrappy. I think I will actually go for a hunter as well, and because there's a tusk there already, I want to lock. Oh nope, I'm glad that didn't work. I want to lock this selection here for my next round, so hopefully we'll get through this no problem. It shouldn't be an issue as well. Whilst it's doing that, let's check out our scoreboard. So looking at the new scoreboard, it's looking great already. People have already looked at getting their alliances sorted, and we can got their roster. This is so much better. We can see everyone's bench, their items, and obviously their net worth as well. So that's looking really good. Okay, so we're looking at here. So these I'm assuming is going to be, this will be our banner then, we can assume. This is going to be here. So I wonder what we can change on here then when in the forthcoming. Right now I'm going to go for attack speed, which technically gives me a high DPS, which is exactly what we want. You can see there's a lot more people playing on mobile as well, which is really good to see. I've not tried the mobile yet. I will do eventually, but I think I kind of need to get really into it at the minute and understand where I am within the actual whole universe of Dota Underlords. Now whilst it's doing that, do I want to slot this for the next go? Not really. I'm not really looking for those kind of builds, so I'm just going to focus on my warrior, and I do want to get some hunters in as well, so I'll make sure I'll get the hunters down too, and hopefully these shouldn't go too badly. To get the full synergy we need 3, so we've currently only got 2, we've only got one type. We need 3 different types in order to get the first selection, which will give us an extra 10 armor per warrior, which is something that we're kind of looking forward to. Now Savage is quite a good one to go up because Savage buffs the whole team rather than just the specific types. However, it's something to kind of work here to see which ones are best for the kind of play you get, and also it depends on the type of characters that you come up on your role. Now look, as you can see here, I've got a Tusk, so I've got my level 2 already. Now I've got a Juggernaut and a Drow I can have on, and actually I'm going to chuck on the Juggernaut and the Drow Ranger, because that then, let's get you faster, because then you can see that these 2 guys are going to be my tanks, and then the Drow Ranger is going to be here for my ranged character. Now generally when you get hunters you need to put them as far away as possible. Ideally if you place them in a line going vertically up, that will then actually allow or be sure to have all of the ranged characters attack the same character, so then instead of attacking the other one or random ones, the same one's obviously more damage, and it should work through the opposing team much faster. Now I'm going to go for 50% mana, and we're going to give that to you because your special is obviously the Blade Fury, which is great, and all enemies 1 cell away, so if he's there, everyone around there, they're going to get hammered. Okay, we can upgrade this already, fantastic, and we're also going to get an extra Tusk and hopefully to work towards our 3-star, which would be great. We don't need any of them, so we'll keep that there. Looking at these, we still haven't quite got our full hunter, nor have we got our full warrior. Working towards that should be great, and actually I'm really looking forward to seeing the different types of boards that we get. It's going to be something really interesting to keep an eye on for sure. Now let's have a look, how do we get on here? So we're going against our first player. He's only got 3 1-stars. We should find absolutely no problem at all getting through him. Easy peasy, yeah. Easy, nice. Okay, so that's our first one. So he would have lost 2 for 5 HP, but that's not who we're battling against. We were battling against this dude here, and we had 4 stars left over, so he's lost 4 HP, hence he's on 96. Okay, right, so where are we, Ryan? There we are. So coming up then, so here we go. As I said before, we want to try and get the warrior and then also the hunter, and I said, if you recall, by default we will also get extra ones. So by default we've got this one here, we've got the Heartless one, and our enemies suffer -5 armor. Now I could go for Slardar as he's an extra warrior, but I want to kind of save my money for the minute, see if there's any other hunters that come forward that can be a little bit more expensive, because I can't just be going with the one hunter, as it would just be pointless. I won't be getting the full benefits. Now you can see these 2 bounty hunters. I think they're the bounty hunters. Where is he? Yeah, 2 bounty hunters going straight to my Drow Ranger. So what I might do actually in the next round is keep one of my 2 stars back with the Drow Ranger in order to best support them and help defend them from those types of people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the Juggernaut. I'm going to bring him back. We are going to get Tiny, because Tiny is one that we really want. He's really strong, especially for like further up, and we're going to, no, I think we'll just keep him on the bench. We'll keep him on the bench for now, and then we'll see how we get on. The next round should be quite interesting. We've got this dude here protecting that, and fingers crossed we'll be doing alright. He's only got 4 1-stars, and that really could go in our favour. As you can see, look at the bottom, I've put him there. He's got the teleporter, so he's been able to get there. And there we are, easy peasy. Look, 2, 4, 6 stars remaining. Nice. Okay, we're attacking this dude here, and it looking like, again, look, 2, 4, 6. He's lost 6 HP. Where is it? It's going to come up here somewhere. Defeated by, yeah, 6 damage. Unlucky, mate. There he is down there. Where we're only second though. We're doing okay, but it could be a lot better. We've still got Tiny on the bench. We definitely need an extra tusk, and we're really kind of waiting for some more hunters. I'd really like to get a sniper soon, because the snipers do fantastic damage, especially when they're leveled up, but unfortunately it won't be till another couple of rounds yet. I'm still not going to go for Slardar. I'm going to hold out, and rather than go for a full warrior build, I'm thinking maybe just go for like six warriors, and then see what else we can benefit from thereafter. So we've got quite a strong build going on here, so hopefully, yeah, look, there we are. It's a really good shot putting the Juggernaut at the back. Always make sure you protect your rear ranks, especially towards the end. Right, so we've smashed him, that's fine. We're attacking this dude here. He seems to be doing okay, actually. No, he's a goner. 2, 4, 5 HP, so he's down now as well, and that's putting us right at the top of the scoreboard. 5 damage, happy days. And this dude's quite close behind. You can see he's going for his Scrappy and Inventor build. A couple of assassins there as well, so he's going to be one to watch out for, that's for definite. Now looking at this, you can see people are really cracking on there, aren't they? I'm not going to re-roll yet. I'm only going to re-roll when I get up to 50, so I can get the full interest that we discussed in the previous video. But right now I really need to focus on saving my cash in order to wait for the right kind of heroes to appear. So I'm going to stick with what I've got for the moment. If we take a couple of hits and we lose a few rounds, it's not a problem. It's something that we're going to have to kind of suck up and accept. Now with the druids, you can see he's got the druid there and the druid there. They're actually just 1-star druids, but one of their buffs is to level up the lowest or the weakest druid in order to give them that kind of benefit. So they are now work as a 2-star. So yeah, as you can see, our attack failed here, and also it's going to be close here. It's going to be close here, but now we got it just about. So we're still okay for a moment. It was touch and go, but we did it. So we really need to hope for a good few strong, I want to say lucky rolls, but we're not rolling yet, are we? Okay, so we definitely need the Drow Ranger. He's a strong lad, and actually if we were to chuck him on, we would also fill the Brawny, which would help massively. Now I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to chuck him on, which gives us the Brawny buff too. He can only be temporary. We don't necessarily have to keep him all the time. I really am holding out for some more hunters and try and get their strength. Now I've been playing an awful lot of these, and I'm going to be uploading lots of different builds for lots of different ideas and heroes we could use to look at their synergies and see what alliances work best together. Now in this video I'm only going to be really showcasing the warrior and the hunter build, even though that we haven't actually got a full hunter synergy working right yet. However, hopefully soon, yeah, we'll be fine. We got that only 2 HP, so we kind of really need to get that crack-a-lacking. So he repelled our army. Well done, mate. Who's he got? Yeah, see, he's got quite. Well, he's only got 1, but 2-star Tiny is very strong. 3-star Tiny, yeah, you don't want to touch him at all. So we've got our second level 2 Tusk. Hopefully we can get him to 3 stars pretty soon. We'll pick up that extra Tiny in the hopes that we'll be able to get a 2-star Tiny when we get him onto the board. We're not ready to level up yet. We've still got 8 XP to go, and by the time we get to 50 coins, I will use some of those coins to level up to 6 in the hopes that we'll get somewhere. Now these guys shouldn't be too much of an issue, because we've got our tanks, as it were, on the board in order to help us out here to take the hit, and we've got a Drow Ranger here doing the damage, or the best damage we can. Let's have to look at our damage. Yeah, so Tusk and Drow Rangers doing some serious damage here. I would expect the Tusk to be doing a little bit more, considering that he's been on the board longer than the Ranger. But it's good that the Ranger's kind of keeping like a close kind of area. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to have, although we've got 2 on the board now, I really don't particularly want to keep it because, do you know what? Yeah, we will keep that. We'll keep that buff because even short term, if it gives us a bit of an edge, that's fine. We'll be able to keep our score quite high in case we start losing a few. Again, I'm not going to roll. I'd like to roll, but I'm not going to roll just yet because we need to again wait till we get to 50 gold in order to earn the maximum interest, and the maximum you can get is 5, so anything above 50 before we start a round, you get an extra 5 gold per round regardless of the outcome. Now, yeah, look here, we got 3 druids, and is that a shaman and a hell? Queen of Pain, that's right. So we need to do some serious damage in order to make sure that these guys die, because the healing qualities here are just ridiculous. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it. Base it on the basis that we've got a shaman there. Look, it turns me into a chicken straight away. Yeah, it's, look at the health, look at the health regen. Don't stand a chance. That's fine. How many is that then? It's 2, 4, 5, 6. And you get an extra point of damage against you, if depending on the level you are. So between 11 and 19, 10 and 19, or be 11 and 19, won't it? You get an extra 1 damage. Between 21 and 29, or 20 and 29, you get an extra 2, 30 plus, etc, etc. So it goes up from there. Right, we're on 52 now. I'm not going to re-roll because, again, that's going to take me below or onto 50, and I won't be able to buy anyone, so it would just be a waste. However, on next round we'll be absolutely fine and we'll be able to do it. So fingers crossed for this time. We'll get some good. That's going to be a tricky one. They're quite brawny. They've got a good set of rules against them. They've got some strong alliances. However, I think I might just peak with the damage. Although, with that being said, yeah, I do have only 2 1-stars against their 3 2-stars. I've seen a lot of people are using druids lately as well, using that chicken hex, which is really helpful to them. And actually, the more shamans you actually have, the more enemies you can get into a hex. So that's something that's really beneficial, something to think about in the future. Now, we've been knocked down a few pegs now. We're currently sitting at joint 4th. However, it's early days. We're only around 13. Right, so here we go. Drow Ranger, Axe, lovely. Refresh that. Have another Tusk, thank you. Sniper, that's who we want. So we're going to do that. We're going to chuck him on there, buy him, chuck him on there, get him back there. And yeah, I appreciate that there we are. I appreciate that we're just below 50. It was worth it. Sniper is something we definitely need. So these guys, again, have got another decent team. This is why we put no, see, although he's not very strong, but that's why we had to put the Juggernaut back here, because you will get the bounty hunters and such teleporting to the weakest players, and of course they do a decent amount of damage. However, their health and survivability just isn't that great. So we really need to hope for a level up for these. I mean, I might invest in some of my coins in order to get an extra player on the board, but I really want to wait for the right hunter to come through. So it's going to have to be a waiting game for now. 10 gold, 59, let's see. No, nothing there. Tiny, yep, super. So he's ready when he goes on. Okay, we've got a Mirana. Ideally, we want to get Mirana on, so we're going to have to. We'll buy Mirana, and let's see. We're going to get him off and her on. Again, we'll stick you there. Oh, that was too slow. Oh, look, they're going for the tiny. I'm going to struggle here. I'm going to have to redo my team in a sec, and also have a look at who's got what. Although we're looking reasonably promising right now. but that's the last of our 2-star. Our Drow Ranger's going down. Well, that was reasonably successful. Nice one. Who are we attacking? How are we doing against him? No, he's done me. Well done. Okay, so let's see, look at our position, and we've got our ranger here. We can stick the ranger back there. We'll stick him there. We're going to have to put Tiny in, I think. Tiny's going to have to go in there. You're going to have to come back here, and you're going to have to go back there next to him. In fact, okay, we'll switch them 2 around to get them at the front like that. Okay, so we've got that one will go there, and our attack speed will have to go on to you. Lovely jubbly. Okay, let's do a couple rolls, see what we get. See if we get given anything. It's not looking like it, is it? Anyone here? No. Yep, Drow Ranger, lovely. Axeman, lovely. Tiny, lovely. And Sniper, lovely. Okay. That will then hopefully give us the kind of step up that we're going to need in a sec. Him, not too fussed about. And with the Axeman, with the axe, again, I wasn't too fussed as far as I was concerned. He was only temporary. But currently we've got a nice alliances going on here. It's got some good synergy. So we've got some warriors who are not only just warriors, but they're also brawny, so they get like a double buff. Similarly, we've got a decent amount of ideally wanted 6 hunters, but realistically I don't think it's going to work. Now here I'm just going to take a risk and wait for next time in order to benefit from this and to get some better quality items, because right now we're struggling. I mean, we're still working with tier 1 stuff, and ideally at this stage we're going to want something a bit better than tier 1. So we'll get ourselves another Tiny. Thank you. We don't need any of them. No thank you. We do, however, want one of them. We do want one of them. So in this instance I'm going to say bye to you, hello to you, and we'll keep him as is. Again, he's just a temporary measure anyway, for now anyway. Anything else? No. Yes, we need that Drow Ranger. We do need that Drow Ranger. Right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sacrifice him, get him, and I'm going to sacrifice him and get him. Sacrifice it. There. That's fine. That's what we needed to do. Okay, again we need another Juggernaut and another Tusk. We're going to have to upgrade. Here we go. Let's get another Tusk on the board. There we are. We're going to have to get that Tusk. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to sacrifice someone here. No. No, it's not going to happen. We're going to get rid of him. Okay, so what I was doing then, I was trying to think about the best way to go forward, who I could have, who I should keep, who I shouldn't, who I should get rid of. But actually, I've already got two stars of the Drow Rangers. I just need one more Drow Ranger in order to upgrade her to a 3-star. I'd already started on the Tusks, so I've already got two 2-star Tusks, so I only need an extra 2 Tusks. So ultimately, it was in my interests in order to get rid of it completely, which is why I did what I did. Hopefully it will pay off, but ultimately RNG is RNG, isn't it? Talking of RNG, did you know, clicking on your symbol here, you can actually choose who you want here. So my power grows because yes, cool. So that's cleared up a lot of space for me. So we've got 2 snipers down here. I'm going to keep the Juggernaut as is. We've got those 3 going. Let's go for another spin. One more spin. Nothing we like. Okay, we'll hold that. Now the round started, so I can do it one more time. Get an extra Tiny. It'd be ideal if we can get a big tiny, because the 3-star tiny is very powerful, very strong, and I really don't like fighting against them. They can be really bad news. So I'm hoping that... No, we've just got absolutely hammered here. Look, Bowden, he is... Where is he in terms of the board? There's 5th. Wow, he really did well there, and that's knocked us right down to 4th. Oh, we're 3rd. We're still in the top 3. We're not doing badly, but we are not doing great. Ideal. Right, we've got our sniper ranked up, which is ideal. We also need to think about getting him lit again. I'm tempted to get Lycan on the board in order to increase our attack damage by 10%, but that could also be a risk and also a waste of coins. You know, at 5 coins a pop, we need 25 in order to get to the next level. We'll hold off, see how we get on here. So Term, where's Term? He's down here. It's going to be an interesting fight. Let's go back down here. Yeah, I think we've got this. Who are we attacking? We're attacking Boots, and we're doing really well down here. Oh no, we're not. No, we're not. I forget that we're red when we click on him. Yeah, he's done us. Fair one. Right, where are we? How did we get on? Yeah, we did quite well. That's fine. Okay, as long as we're not losing HP, that's the important thing. And we've maintained a top 3 position. But he's doing quite well. He's managed to push me back. Okay, here we go. Now we've done the benefit from our previous session, or our previous loot. Let's have a look. We are... No, I'll keep him 2-star. Not interested in him just yet. Now, it might be worth us getting the Beastmaster, because he's got Brawn as well as Hunter, and we could potentially then just have an extra Brawn in order to give us an extra 500 HP, which would make us really tanky. I think it's something that's... Do you know what? I'll pick him up. You know, I can just sell him if I don't feel like we need to. Don't need any of them. And we'll need you. And that's the Pudges. We used the Pudge, we didn't need him anymore. He's fine. Okay, cool. So what have you given me? Hopefully we get some good level stuff. Right. That's going to be it. Okay, so plus 80 attack damage. He's going to have to go on our sniper, isn't he? There's no doubt about that. And attack speed will pop on the Drow Ranger. Right, next level sniper there, super. No, that's fine, we'll leave it at that. See, we could pick him up. If we were to pick up the Disruptor, then we'd need 2 more levels. 2 more levels would take us up to 9. We could save up to get to that place, but then we're going against our original plan. When you're planning on going for a build, I've found it's really important to try and stick to it, because you can easily get waylaid, you can get distracted, and you might start off, oh yeah, I want to do troll hunters, or you know, human mages or whatever, and think, oh no, I've had a really good role for, I know, this demon hunter. But ultimately, if you don't stick to your plan, it's potentially game losing, and you don't want to lose rank. You do lose rank. I came in like the bottom 3 at one point, and I went back down to rank 1 in the tier that I'm in. So just be careful is all I'm going to say. Just make sure you do know what you're doing. If you do need to make a calculated risk, then do it, but make sure it is a calculated risk. Okay, we've got 61. I might use these points just to level up a little bit. Just use them sensibly. Just level up a little bit at a time. Still keep above 50, so you get your 5 gold coins at the end for the interest. I'm going to keep the positions and where everyone is as they should be. Still hoping for some more tinies, but at this level, always got some good alliances going on there. Really good alliances. Right, we'll just see how we get on here. The Troll Alliance is interesting because once you get a maximum Troll Alliance, it increases the attack speed of all your party, of all the people on your board, which is really helpful, and you know, it increases your DPS, of course. Yeah, look, he absolutely hammered me. Well done, mate. That's a really good match. Who is this? Civic Firefly. Well done, bud. Where am I now? Yeah, it's knocked me right down. I normally like to save my coins as much as I can. However, when I get into the 40s, when my coins get up around 49 below, that's when I kind of start thinking, right, I need to start spending a little bit more. So let's start spending a little bit more. See, Doom's a good character to have as well. However, it's not the plan, was it? It was not the plan. I'm still waiting for some more hunters to come through that I'm appealing to, but there aren't any. There's nothing there. Yeah, extra tiny. Thank you. Right, I'm going to stop there. Let's see how we get on against Term. I think we've beaten Term before. Didn't look at our streak against Term. However, he's on 21 HP, so I'll say he's not doing too bad, but he's absolutely just annihilated us. Like 17 HP, look. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get you at the front. Like that. Okay, let's get the extra task in. Yes, please. We're going to look for some more. We're going to have to get Tiny on. Another big Tiny. There we are. It's a risk that we just need to take. Yeah, okay. And you can see they jumped straight to my Drow Ranger, but because she's now level 3, I'm not too fussed. I think she can hold her own pretty well. We're attacking. No, let's go to Orion. Where am I? We're attacking this dude. How are we doing against him? Yeah, smashed him. I think that extra tiny really made the difference, and it was a good shout. When you get to a certain point at HP level, you really need to start thinking, right, I need to get this. Okay. We're doing okay. Be ideal though if we get the gyrocopter bloke to give us maximum dead eye. Right, there's nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. No, we won't. Although Medusa's been fixed. That she was firing 3 bolts, but now she's only firing 2. So I guess you call that a nerf, but I believe that was a mistake anyway. Now let's see how we get on this time. These are usually quite tricky. Round 25. Let's go. Yeah, look at that. It's really handy having all of these tank units coming in. Awesome. Okay, that's that done. I really want to get her leveled up. Mirana. We've already got an extra Mirana, just one more, and then we're good. And then I can kind of relax a little bit, then at least everyone's a 2-star. I always get a bit funny when we've got a 1-star on a board. Okay, so we're going to go for the Battle Fury, and we're going to give that to Tiny. There we are. Super. Up to 27. No, we'll keep him like that. No good. No good. Wow. RNG. Absolutely not great. There we are, look. Yo. Yo. Okay, so we've got those 2 tinies there. We've got him here. And might bring him just back here. See how that completes. Yeah, got an alchemist there. He's got a really strong team. I'm not sure how well we're going to do here. Shadow Fiend, really great AoE damage. Absolutely fantastic. Only the most appropriate build. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 plus the 2. That's 14. Damn. And where are we? Down to 23. We're not performing great at all. So actually, thinking about the team that we've gone for like a warrior hunter initially. What we're waiting out for, perhaps the warrior and hunter isn't a great kind of synergy team. They don't synergize particularly well, which is fine. We know that now. Better late than never, but we know that. I think I'm going to go until I get yes. Okay, I'm feeling strong. We've got an extra one here, so I'm going to stick the sniper on. 2 snipers are better than 1. Cool. This dude is second. If we fare well against him, I think we'll be onto something there. But unless we can actually get this sorted, it's going to be difficult. Yeah, look. I mean, he takes a lot of damage. People go straight for him, or appears to. Perhaps I could put him a little bit further back, so the weaker opponents, or my weaker members of my team, actually tank for him, which would then give him the ability to then go in and just start attacking people. That might be an idea. So what I could do is I could bring Axe up here, swap Axe, and then stick him behind. So he's a little bit of a delayed attacker, but then that should give him a longer on the board. Here we go, we've got a 3-star task as well. So we've got these 2 boys here. We'll stick them behind those boys there, in the hopes that this will help us get where we want to. So we've got 3 stars on the board, that's cool. The rest of them are 2, with the exception of Mirana, who is our 1-star. Now we've got matey here, Beastmaster. I'm going to sell him. I'm happy with who we've got so far. The synergies and the alliances that we're working out here are doing okay. I really don't want to be going against this guy just yet though, because he's not long since absolutely demolished us, has he? Although we seem to be doing okay. Come on, nah. 3, 6, 9, 12. This is it. This is going to be tricky. Oh, okay. So I'm going to be at least 5th. Not great at all. Or unless he loses. No, he won. Damn. So at least 5th. This is going to be making or breaking, so I need another Mirana. Lovely. Anyone else I can get whilst I'm at it? We probably could have had a 3-star Axe by now, but never mind. We'll pick him up. Okay. Here we go. Oh no, he's strong. He's in first position. We need this. He's the worst person we could have gone against, because it's such a strong healing team. Hopefully my 2 snipers will pull it out of the bag. Come on boys. No, look at that. Absolutely destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Look at that, look. Wow. Just wow. 16 damage. 16 damage, my goodness. Okay. Well, there we are. Getting our way up to the top. 60 out of 500. How are we doing on our challenges here? So we need 1 more 3-star unit, and we need to cast another 170 odd spells. Okay, that's it for this video. We will be exploring next time different synergies, different alliances we can make. This one was the warrior and the hunter. Next time I'll have a look at the human mage, hoping we can get a little bit more headway. Until next time, thanks for watching.